Hi, this is Tim O'Connell. I'm a senior editor at Random House, where I acquired Kael's book, The Mirror Test. Kael came into my office with his agent, and we sat down and we talked about what he wanted to do, what stories he wanted to tell about his time in Iraq and Afghanistan. And what I noticed is that every time I asked Kael about himself, he always either directed it to somebody he had met over there, whether it be a school teacher or a truck driver or a kid or a Marine. He had embedded himself with the Marines and was very close to them, very proud of them. And I found it surprising that here was a book that was ostensibly to be a memoir at one point, but all Kael really cared about was other people and the country and other countries, no matter what walks of life people came from. And I was immediately taken with this and knew fairly quickly that I wanted to work with him, somebody who had the wherewithal to know that the world is bigger than the person, and sometimes many people together are better than just one. To give you an example, I sat with him when we were creating the photo insert for the book, and Kael brought with him hundreds of photos, and we laid them out on a table in front of us. And as I pointed to one to use, he said, "Oh yes, this was a boss. A boss always had a stack of books with him." And he immediately knew everyone's story, and he remembered them, and he cared about them. And this is why I think it is important that he is in the U.S. Congress. He cares about people, he cares about their backgrounds, he cares about their futures. He stayed in touch with many of those from Iraq and Afghanistan, and he would update me on their lives, and I couldn't imagine how he remembered it all. And so over the course of 2 years, we worked and edited and refined his life story into something that became more about what he wanted this country to be. A place where Democrats and Republicans could work alongside one another to get things done for people who can't always speak for themselves. And that, to me in a nutshell, is why Kael is very important for the people of Utah and for the people of the United States. And I'm very lucky to be his friend.